Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube. Here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. All right, what are we going to do today? Change our lives? No matter where you are right now in your life, I know that you are here because you want to up your game. And this is a game. Well, can you think of it as a game? What if this was a game? What if this was just role-playing? Well, guess what? It is. How do I know? It absolutely, beyond the shadow of a doubt, has to be. Why? Because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. And we do exist as other beings and other expressions and other things. Which means that this is just a temporary role. That's proof. This is all true. So if we exist in other dimensions and other expressions, then this has to be a temporary role. Otherwise, this would be you, this would be it, and that would be the end. And we know that's not true. So I'm going to take you into some things this year, 2019 and beyond, that might test you. That you might say, wow, okay, now we're going into some stuff that I'm a little uncomfortable with. I don't know, we're talking about some weird stuff. All right, here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about full disclosure. What is full disclosure? Well, you might have heard about all of this, this information on aliens and what's been going on and who's been here and what the government knows or what all the governments know and who's seen what and if it's real and all the bull crap that says that it's not real. So people are demanding full disclosure from especially the United States that is not shared information about what they know and what has happened for years, including our astronauts who, by the way, have been speaking up about what's been going on, and people like Edgar Mitchell who have shared some things about what astronauts experience that they are never allowed to tell anybody. So here's what I have to say about full disclosure. Who gives a crap what the United States government shows us? Why do you care so much? Who cares? Do you really need... So this is the shift. Do we need governments and everybody else telling us what we think? They need to prove something to us? We already know this stuff. Who cares if they pull out papers or not? What's that going to prove to you? This focus and this energy that's put into this, all this energy, proves nothing. You already know. We have people from other planets. It's endless. And let's throw quantum physics out the window too. Whatever they're saying, we're beyond that now. There are no limits to anything. Any expression of any kind of anything you can ever imagine exists. Any intelligent energy, because everything's intelligent. Why do you need somebody else to give you this information? What's that going to change? We already know it. We already know that they're here. They've been here. We're part of them. They visit us, thank God, because we'd have blown ourselves up by now. You've probably been one of them. I've been one of them. Yeah, I have distinct memories of exactly what happened. I have detailed memories. I want you to realize how amazing this planet is. It's probably one of the most challenged planets in the trillions of galaxies around us, which makes us a real threat because we're not respecting this beautiful planet we're on. But I'm going to tell you something. There are planets, and I've experienced this before, where there is constant battles going on amongst other entities, where there was never any peace. Constant battles going on. It was a horrible way to live. Horrible, horrible way to live. We're not dealing with that right now. We're bad enough. We're bad enough to each other. When do we unite and realize that we are all individual expressions? Do you know nobody has ever given a good reason why we have different cultures that look so extremely different from each other? Have you ever figured that out? If we all are one species, why don't we all look alike and have the same skin color and features? Have you ever seen races that don't interact with other races? They keep generating the same thing over and over again, and it looks pretty similar. So if we're one species, how come we all don't look similar? No one has ever explained that. Why? Because we're not all from one species. We're a mix of everything. Think about this. Do you know how much information we have that we ignore? How many of you, and I want to put this out to you because I'm really curious. A lot of people are afraid to talk about this because they think people are going to think they're nuts. How many of you feel like you have been another, let's say, another race on another planet? How many of you have had interactions with aliens, other people from other planets, no matter what they look like? How many of you feel like you may have been abducted before? I want your feedback. We're going to start talking about it. We're going to start talking about it. And this channel is not about that, by the way. I'm not going to go into that space. But I want to talk to you about the massive opening. The massive opening for you when you stop thinking of us as an individual planet with a bunch of people that are individuals on this planet that don't love each other. They're intelligent energies way beyond us, and we scare the crap out of them. And I've been on a planet before that's sort of similar to this one, not as beautiful, that was constant unrest. Not amongst the people. The people were peaceful. Amongst the others who were battling over control. Constant stuff going on up in the sky. And you'd have to take cover. People abandoning cities. And having to take care of each other. Very different to here. I think if we had that going on, we'd probably have chaos and kill each other, wouldn't we? We gotta stop that. So I want to hear from you guys what you think about, other species out there, other planets. There's no limit to the planets. There are trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of galaxies with trillions and trillions of planets like ours. How can there not be life out there? This is the garbage we've been told because it's just keeping us as Neanderthals. And we're not. We're expansive energies that have capabilities way beyond what we're demonstrating. In 2019, I'm going to start giving you some exercises to help you develop your intuitive and psychic skills. We're going to start doing some cool stuff. So get ready for that. So I would like you to share with me what you've experienced, what you believe about yourself. If you have had repetitive dreams, especially like myself, for years and years and years and years and years, and you can actually draw the cities and what they look like and tell details, it's a pretty good chance it's just not a random dream. Like from some movie you saw. I mean, I have details. I have details. I could draw the cities. I could draw everything. Because it's the same places every time I go back. And I also can tell you that the planet that I was on had to be abandoned. And that I was part of a team that actually helped evacuate people to go to someplace else. Because we destroyed it. Well, we didn't destroy it. The factions that were fighting over it destroyed it. So I have friends that have told me some stuff similar and who felt comfortable to tell me that they've been thinking this and they knew this about themselves. And they never wanted to share it with somebody because we think it's crazy. It's not crazy. You know what's crazy? Well, you know what crazy is? Crazy's thinking that we're the only ones. That's insane. So let's share some fun stories. You guys, I can't wait to see your comments. And I'm not talking about making up stuff. Let's tell the truth. If you've had If you feel like you might have interacted with aliens, or you've been abducted by aliens, or have you seen one? I've never seen one. You'd think I would have seen one, right? I've never seen one. I'm like, I would love to see one. Maybe I'm not supposed to see one. I'm doing my job. I don't need to be exposed to that. I have to stay focused. Full disclosure is irrelevant. We're creating our own reality. We don't need somebody else to give us that information. We have to start acting as one unit, one loving, compassionate, caring unit, and stop thinking negativity about other people and all the conspiracies. Can I just share with you? You guys think that that's good, that somebody's protecting us? They're actually, in my opinion, making us believe that we have another battle against somebody. Let's battle the governments that are, nasty, that are keeping stuff from up. That's more conflict. It doesn't matter if it's conflict for this or that. It's more conflict. Once again, we're battling bad people. Let it go. Let's just create our positive world and focus on that. The more you focus on the crap that they're doing in their reality, doesn't have to be in your reality. We can create whatever reality we choose, and if we choose a positive one, that's what we're going to start to create. We're going to split away from that. Now, I have to tell you, I actually saw somebody that said, if anybody tells you that they're, they're no bad aliens or nasty aliens or whatever, don't believe them. And I thought, so why should we believe you? In your world, they're bad. Maybe in my world, they're not bad. We're the crackpots. That's pretty funny coming from a human being, right? That they're bad? Geez, if they were bad, they would have taken us out by now, right? They don't have to. We're doing it to ourselves. We have to take control of our own lives and start to create a powerful, positive world. And it's not by putting your focus. Remember, that's a reality shift. If you want to focus over here on that, what are you doing about it? You're just fascinated. It's addictive, right? You're addicted to more negativity. You're addicted to the pharmaceuticals. You're addicted to the fast food. You're addicted to the conspiracy theories. It is still negativity that's programming you to see this place as nasty. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. You're watching these people all fight with each other. It's still more the same crap. Do you see that? Here's full disclosure. We're not alone. We're responsible for one thing right here, because this individual expression contributes to the collective. That's everything. And that's the number one thing that we should be focused on if we really truly want to go to the fourth and fifth dimension. It's already happened. You want to go there? It's amazing. It's amazing. And you can still be on this planet and experience it, and you can go there right now. And you can realize, what have I been exposing myself to? What have I been thinking is going on this planet that is not contributing to me raising my frequency? And some of these people are really smart, and some of the stuff they're saying is true. In what reality, though? And how does that contribute? And if we do get some pieces of paper that tell us it's all true, so what? Then what? Nothing changes. You just get a bunch of frightened people freaking out. Yeah, so what does that do to our planet? It takes it down. And to me, that is not a positive thing. We are part of a movement of higher frequencies, of compassion, of focusing on the highest reality, the highest possible reality. And it's not battling anybody, it's not blaming anybody, it's not trying to disclose some nasty stuff from somebody else. It's creating your own positive thoughts and actions, and focus just on that. Right? Giving to those in need, those who we can help. You are whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Share your comments about your experiences, your thoughts. Let's not go into the dark side. If you have some stuff you're going to share about conspiracy theories, don't share them. Namaste.